When we think of Bill Chapple, we think of Elkhorn, Verdon, and particularly the branded Cloverleafs, for whom you were a hard-hitting shortstop for a lot of years. Would that be a way of describing your days in baseball in Western Manitoba?
Well, I sure like to think so. Yeah, I enjoyed the game at all levels, and yeah, it was interesting.
Those 13 years with the Cloverleafs, there were a lot of highlights in there, I'm sure.
Oh, a tremendous amount of highlights. We had a pretty strong team. It was tough to crack the lineup to start with. And yeah, we had a lot of good years, a lot of good games.
You had a great batting average for, I guess, for all those 13 years.
Well, yes, no. Yeah, no, I guess, pretty happy. Of course, you always want better.
Sure, yeah, that's right. Aside from that, any special highlights from your baseball days?
No, I don't think anything more special than just the friends you make, the teammates, even the opposition or fans in other ballparks. You meet a lot of people through sports, which is very, very good.
1969, you had an opportunity to go to the Canada Summer Games. Tell us about that.
I did so. I was very lucky enough to be picked up by Transcona Atomics. It was Transcona Atomics at that time, and we played in the first Canada Summer Games, and it was an enjoyable experience.
Anything that you would single out from down there? How did you perform down there?
Well, I was a pickup, and I didn't get to play regular, but got into the games, and yeah, it was good. Meet some new teammates.
Any, talking about teammates or coaches and so on, any that come to mind that you would like to single out as having an influence on your baseball days?
Well, I think back in Elkhorn, a gentleman by the name of Bob Lunks started us in the game. And then when we were young teenagers in Elkhorn, we had 3 or 4 older gentlemen, like Bob Duke and the 2 Sanheim brothers, that were much older than us, and they kind of held our team together. And we won a lot of money at tournaments, but these young bucks have lots of energy. And then in Verdon, I would say Ken Seafoot. When he started the Verdon Oilers, the first couple of years I played there, he was a fiery guy, and he demanded perfection.
And Brandon, there must have been somebody.
Brandon, yeah, our coach manager Irv Powers was a fiery gentleman, and he expected everybody to perform well, which was good.
Over the years since, have you maintained your interest in baseball?
Oh yes, I watch baseball on TV all the time. In Red Deer, where I now live, I've gone to see a couple of ball games. And when I still lived in Manitoba, I used to go to watch some of the senior ball games. Yeah.
And how do you think baseball is progressing in this country, or is it at this stage?
My opinion is I think baseball is on the up, from what I read and from what I can gather, and there's a lot of better coaching nowadays than there was when I was a kid, and I think it's on the up.
You pretty well had to teach yourself in some of the younger days, I guess.
Some of the younger days, yeah. The corner lot ball games is where you learn, yes.
We've talked about the high points. Any disappointments from those baseball days?
Well, there's always disappointments in that you might want to do better here and there, but not really. I enjoyed the game. I really enjoyed playing, and you always played to the best of your ability. Hope for the best.
And what does it mean to you to be inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame?
I think it's a tremendous honor for being recognized for doing something you love to do. And glad when Scott over the years has sent me calendars every year that of course I had to pay for. Plus, the Baseball Hall of Fame is a pretty important thing for the sport in Manitoba.
I think whenever you're elected to it, as you are now, it's got to be very satisfying and a matter of pride too, eh?
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Bill Chapple, the newest member of the Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame.